Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm just going to show you how I made these Jesmonite bookmarks with gold leaf. Here we go. So I'll just put in the gold and silver flakes that I've got here into the moulds. I don't push them down too much because I know previously when I have actually pushed it too far into the moulds, they tend to stick, so don't actually pull away with the Jesmonite. So I do the gold and I do the silver. I was planning out to do all 4 moulds, and as you can see from the thumbnail, I only managed to make 2. One of the silver ones did snap, and the 4th I didn't make enough Jesmonite in there to allow for me to actually fill it up. So I was only actually able to fill 3 out of the 4 moulds. But yeah, so I just literally lightly press it. I do like the gold against the contrast of the colour that I've chose, which you can see was blue. I did actually want the darker blue, but obviously I didn't put enough black in. But that's already there for the Jesmonite. So what I do is I mix it up. Again, I always mix the powder into the liquid of the Jesmonite and then stir, and I always do it just a bit at a time. On this occasion, I didn't use my huge jug because I know that that was a pain into pouring into small moulds. So I'll just use a smaller silicone cup, which then allows me to actually pour it more precisely into the moulds, although it still is a bit messy. Obviously this is voiceover Stacey, and I know it was still a challenge to get the Jesmonite into these small moulds. I do choose blue to go into this, although I am actually going to try actually putting the colour pigment into the actual liquid before the powder and see what that does. I don't think it's going to make any difference, but it'd be nice to see if there is any difference in it. But yeah, I do actually pop it all in, and here goes the blue. So I do put that in. So I use the blue pigment in the Jesmonite mixture just to allow the colour to take. Now Jesmonite pigment is really intense, so you only need a little bit does go a long way, as I mentioned before in my previous Jesmonite videos. I do want it to be darker, so I do get the black out as well, so just pop a little bit of black in here as well. Also being conscious that it's a very fast setting product, so you do have literally a 5-minute window from this stage to pouring it in to the moulds, as it starts curing really quickly. I can see this because as I start pouring it, it's actually quite thick, so as it's curing it, the thicker it gets. Again, just making sure that it's all filled in, making sure we get round the hoop at the top of this mould as well, so I can actually put in the tassels at the finished part of the bookmarks. But yeah, this is probably the smallest mould I've actually used at the minute with the Jesmonite. So it is a bit of a challenge when it comes to demoulding. And as I know, because this is voiceover for Stacey, it doesn't always go to plan. And one of the 3 moulds did snap. But that is for a later job. I'm going to mix it in with resin and do it the other way round than what I did on my previous bookmark video. So yeah, this is all in. I do get a cocktail stick, goes around the actual mould. It just breaks any air bubbles and releases and allows the Jesmonite to seal right to the edges of the moulds. So it's good that way. Again, I didn't pour all 3 in one go because I know how fast this is curing. So yeah, this is why I didn't pour the 3rd one out. I did hope to have 4, but I didn't measure enough out, so I did the 2 gold and 1 silver. I was hoping to have 1 silver and 1 gold at least, but it didn't work out to plan because it was the silver foil one that did actually break on me on demould. So yeah, so these are all in. Do leave them to cure for about 25 minutes. Because Jesmonite is fast, and that's what I love about it actually, to be fair. It is really quick working time, so you've literally got your final product within the same day, not like my resin where you're looking at 48 hours after. You'll be able to literally get them sealed 24 hours after. With Jesmonite, you can't seal it within that because of the moisture that's still in them. So you seal your products, if you're going to be using water or using them as coasters, you always seal them 24 hours after the demold. So yeah, so with these, yeah, it was pretty messy. Not as messy as my previous work though. And I do get my big head in at the videos as well, just to make sure that all the bubbles are released. So here we are, 25 minutes after demold. I did actually learn how to demold these actually after a while, but this one I think I just pulled out a bit too early. This is the one that snaps on me, and I was pretty gutted. I don't know how I did it. I think I just must have lent on it too much at that point and snapped it. But however, that is actually a job for another time, although I do snap it into 4 in the end. So I do actually manually break that final piece. And then what I'll do is I'll make 2 more bookmarks, but with a mixture of Jesmonite and resin on. This one peeled away fantastic, no breakage at all, although some of the gold foils did stay within the mould, but I still got enough for us to get an effect on the actual bookmarks. I have started to be a bit more gentle when demolding the Jesmonite, because as you can see that previously I've been so used to resin where you could just be a bit more heavy-handed, but these 2 gold coasters, as you can tell by the thumbnail, worked out really well. However, in this video you can see that the colour is slightly darker to the finished product, but that's because the moisture after a certain time is all released. But yeah, so definitely 2 out of the 3 I'm absolutely happy with. And look how good those gold leaf, I keep calling it gold leaf, but gold foil is actually attached itself. That's how I've snapped the other 2. So I will fill those in with resin in the middle and see how they turn out. So I will do a little thing later on, but this is the final product and I was so happy with them. I even went round the edge of the bookmarks with a gold decor pen, but yeah, I'm so pleased and very happy. And thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe for any future videos. But thank you so much and enjoy the rest of your day or whatever time you're watching this. Thank you.